Hello guys, welcome back to my Soulstorm guide. We've got 4 parts left, we're almost at the end. This has been much longer than what I expected it to be. I thought I'd have done this guide ages ago. But we've completed the game now and we're replaying the last level, Eye of the Storm level 17, because we need to get our last badge, killing 14 sligs with Grenade, because we've got a trophy for completing the game of killing less than 100 sligs, so we don't need to worry about that now. So we're redoing this to get that badge, and we're also, there's a misc trophy connected to this, which is for completing this level without using a vendor, and that's what we're going to do now. So we don't need to rescue them much because we've already rescued them, but we need to take 4 with us now because they're going to help us operate this huge machinery and get the brew pumps going. Help us get the pumps going. So we're going to leave them there. Because we can't loot vendor machines, we're going to need to make sure we loot almost every locker and trash bin we pass, because we need to make sure we get enough materials to craft that grenade that we need. When it comes to killing sligs on this level, you don't actually come across many that you can kill. You don't come across 14, but you do come across quite a few spawners that spawn the sligs infinitely, and that's, if you remember from, if you've been following my whole guide on this, or if you've watched my level 17, my first playthrough at least, you know how I farmed the badge for taping up the enemies. We do the grenade the same way, the same enemy, we farm that same one with grenades. That's how we get that easily, otherwise you'd have to get some kills right at the end. And the ending bit on this can be quite difficult if you do not make it easy with Shriekle. So vending machines there, do not use them. Do not be tempted by a battery. Whatever you may need a battery for, do not buy them. You just have to wait. And recycle, yeah, we're not recycling this one. I'm not going to be green on this level because that's another vending machine. And also, you know, the mullah gates, I think they count as, they're not a vendor, but I think the way the trophy counts is, it's whenever you spend money on something, that's what like triggers it. And I've not tested 100% on the mullah gates. All I know is I've tried this, leaving the vending machines but spending on the mullah gates, and the trophy never popped. But then when I did it again, without, and this time without doing the vending machines and without doing the mullah gates, the trophy popped. So I'm not comfortable in saying it's 100% the gates count as well, so do not spend at the gates. Just from what I've noticed so far, I don't think you can spend at the gates either. So just to be safe guys, do not spend on the vending machines or the mullah gates. That's why we need to make sure we rescued all the muds on our first play, because there's 10 muds behind gates, and if you leave both the gates it means you cannot get over 80%. So it means either way you've basically got to do the misc trophy for doing it without vendors, and for rescuing all mods you've got to do both of them separately. So because of them two, it means 2 runs on this level. So this bit, I'm getting too carried away chatting. So this bit guys, there was a little edit back there by the way. I just had to make a cut, so I had to restart. So the way these guys spawn, obviously they spawn on the left and on the right, and they alternate what floor they climb to. They'll climb to the top, and then the next one will climb to the bottom, then the next one will climb to the top, and they'll keep doing that. And that's for both sides. I don't mean the one on the left will climb to the top, then that means the next one, no matter where he spawns, will climb to the bottom. I mean, each side is independent, so, and they always go top, then bottom, top, then bottom. You need to make sure you always get that first one and be ready to kill the next one that appears. And there are sort of points in between where you've got like a longer period of time before the next one spawns, but then there's other times where they sort of all spawn sort of a few seconds after one another, so you just need to be careful. If you just keep an eye on what I was doing there and do it the same way as me, where I chant and possess, that's normally where I've got a bit more time, and when there's not much time, that's normally when I stay in the same slig, and then I drop down and kill the next one when he appears. Which is, I'll be careful with chanting as well, because obviously if you're planning to leave a body and then go straight up to the other one, if you're about to run out of chant, obviously it's going to waste a bit of time as it goes back to Abe. So just keep an eye on that. If you think when you leave the body the chant's going to go back to Abe, just make sure you save yourself plenty of time. So leave the body, it goes back to Abe, then you can chant again and get ready to possess the next slig. So remember, in the time it takes for your chant to leave a body, go back to Abe and then start chanting again, that takes a few seconds. So yeah, just remember that, guys. But if you just do it that way I did, you shouldn't have many problems. So we've come down a lift, we've not risked the muds. Like I say, we're looting every single locker. We want everything in these lockers. We will not leave a stone unturned, a locker unlocked. We will loot everything. Abe, the explorer, he loots everything in his path. Obviously don't drop on them landmines. They might scratch you a bit, they might break a nail. Don't want to do that. We're going to get all the secret areas. You should have a pop, a fizzy pop from looting and lockers before. There we go. I've got 4. I've never had that many before. Wow. Oh, good job. I messed one up. If I had 1, I would have had to restart checkpoint. Yeah. If you do make any big mistakes, just restart checkpoint. Don't be ashamed. Just restart checkpoint. Up here, and we'll find some muds. No, leave them. We don't need them. Yeah, some lockers here. 5 lockers. Remember to always craft things as you go as well. We do need 14 grenade, so just make sure you keep crafting, because a lot of these lockers, they have a lot of loot inside, and if you hit max stock you can't loot anymore. So you want to make sure you empty out your stock crafting so you can take more if you need. Because we're not using vendors, we need every material we can get our hands on. Not materia, it says in Final Fantasy VII, material. Yeah, we need every bit we can get our hands on. Talking about Final Fantasy, the Integrate DLC releases next month. I hope I get all my guides finished before then so I can jump onto that. So there's some infinite enemies here, infinite spawners, but this one's a bit more trickier and we haven't quite got much grenade at this point. The one later on, we should have 14 grenade by that, that's why I do that one. You can backtrack here from quite far in the level, but there'll be some points once you reach them you can't progress backwards, because yeah, I said progress backwards. I should just said backtrack, it's a lot easier. Yeah, less syllables than that. I'm sure you remember what we're doing here. We just got to possess each of these sligs and knock them out on the pressure plates. Normally they do stay on them long enough for you to possess the rest of them. And make our way into here. Remember to keep looting them trash bins. You never know what you might find inside a trash bin. So them triangle things, the generators, we have to chant them to deactivate them. Deactivate the generator. Wiring kit. Yeah, we should get a flamethrower here as well. I'm just thinking, do we get that even if we can't use a vendor? I actually can't remember. This part and the next, well, the final 3 parts, I've actually recorded these about a week ago, maybe longer, and I'm only just adding commentary to them now and editing them, so I've not had chance before this. And this is on level select, so doing no devs now would be quite difficult, but I actually almost do this one in no devs somehow. I guess that's not good, because this level isn't really that hard, actually, if I'm honest. Yeah, the first bit's pretty tricky, and oh yeah, I die somewhere where I didn't even plan to. I don't think I've ever died there before. But leave them much. Yeah, we're going to leave them. Did I mention this earlier on about the shriek or power? You need 3 for the end, but you do get 3 at the end anyway. You can collect 2 extra on the way there, but it means taking the muds with you. So yeah, you can use some grenades on this slig here if you want to. But as you can see, yeah, like that. Boom. But it's a bit tricky. You may just want to save it for later. I mean, I'm using a few now just to save doing it later. And it's completely up to you. But obviously if you do this, you need to make sure you don't miss with any. You should get enough later, but just in case you don't. I'm just trying to show you here how to do this. Yeah, just in case you want to. I did miss this a few times until I got the sort of angle properly. Yeah. And that's it. Yeah, if you don't get the angle right, you're just going to mess up. But no, I can't craft anymore. I guess you could do this. You know, hit the check. There's 2 checkpoints above us, right? 2 checkpoints. So what you can do, every time you hit, you can go and hit one of the checkpoints. So if you do fail, you ain't got to do all of them again. You just lob a grenade, hit him, hit a checkpoint, try and lob another one, hit a checkpoint, lob another one, hit a checkpoint. If you miss any, reload checkpoint. And I guess you can keep doing that till you've used all your grenade up to this point, and then all it means is later on you'll have less. Because the thing is with the guy later, there's not a checkpoint there, so if you lob 10, for example, but you have to hit 11 and you miss on your last one, it means you got to do them all again. So I guess the most we can get out on the way there will just make it a little bit easier. But it's not the end of the world if you don't, guys. Remember that the guy at the end, he is an infinite spawner, and it's quite an easy spot. It's just, like I say, if you fail or miss any, it means you've got to do them all again. Unless you got excess grenade, which hopefully you will have. Hopefully, I think I do have excess. I think I have maybe 20 by the time we get there, and I can spare quite a few. So hopefully it's going to be the same for you. This bit, I hate this bit. These monkey bars and trying to avoid the flames as well. Right, I'll get the muds. Let's see if they follow me. I think that's my plan here. I'm gonna make my way across the monkey bars and see if they try and follow me along the bottom. See if these guys have a bigger IQ than any of the muds we've met so far. Probably not. I think Abe's the only one with a high IQ. Abe, the chosen one. The supernatural. It's a supernatural element of his mind. Right, are they trying to follow me? Any time now, any minute, they should be trying to make... Oh yeah, there they go. There they go. Try and go along the bottom. Poor guys. If only they had their safety hat on, they would have survived. Right, make a way across there. Watch for the air mines. You see them floating up and down. There we go. Yeah, you can get on fire there as long as you quickly put yourself out. I mean, I did get put on fire, and I didn't really lose that much health. I mean, I'm still got my extra health bar, the yellow portion. Right, this is breaker number 2. Is it number 2? I think it is. So can I craft anything? Nope. Anything in this locker? What about this locker? It would put locker all the way up here. The new guys, they must get these lockers. A new guy, your locker's all the way up there. Thank you, I quit. Stupid place for locker. I guess they've just got tools inside, haven't they? So the muds can do their maintenance. Right, that's another generator and another door opened. Let's drop down and move along. Yeah, try and fall down there and grab all the monkey bars. I'll fall down. There's been times where I've just dropped off that top ledge and fell straight down to the bottom, to my doom. Probably more times than I like to admit. And here we've got another bird portal. 5 muds in there and you'll get a shriekle power. But some more slugs down here. Obviously, we're going to try and save grenade for these guys. If you haven't got grenade, there's some lockers beneath here, by the way, so don't kill any just yet or tape them up. Ouch. Yeah, get some grenade first. Well, loot these lockers first even. See if there's grenade inside. If there is, we can use grenade on them. If not, we're just going to move on as normal. We've got pop rock candy. Oh, we've got some water bottles. What else? Oh, antiviral wipes. You never know when they might come in handy. Rubber bands, rock candy, and delicious balls of sugar. Oh, and brew bottle. That's just what we need. Right, how many grenade? Oh, 5. Nice. Lob 5 grenade on these guys at the top. Look, there's 5 muds cleaning away, but they're hidden behind a mullet gate. But we can't free them. Do not use mullet gates or vendors. I'm going to keep saying that because if this trophy doesn't pop for you, you're going to be pissed off because you have to restart. If you use a vendor and then restart checkpoint to try and reset it. I do not know if that counts, guys. I did not want to risk it myself, and I've played this game for far too long. I wasn't really prepared to test it, if I'm honest. Yes, a lot of things I do normally test them, little things like that. I actually reload a save, and I do that thing specifically, and then I see if it triggers. That's a lot of way I do my testing. But I've done so much for this game, I just want to get done with it. So I'm not sure if restarting checkpoint will void it. So if you do accidentally use a vendor, guys, obviously restart checkpoint and hope for the best. You can't obviously close the game because we're on level select. You'll have to do a level again. But yeah, just hope for the best. Restart level and sorry, not level. Restart checkpoint. If you accidentally use a vendor or use a mother gate, restart checkpoint and hopefully it'll pop. And open a vendor may be okay. It may just be spending money at a vendor. I'm not entirely sure. Like I say, this one I just playing it safe, not using a vendor at all, not using a mother gate, and we're just making our way through. If any of you do find them things out, just for example, if one of you does accidentally use a vendor and you restart checkpoint and the trophy still pops, or you open a vendor and you spend money at the vendor and then you restart checkpoint and the trophy still pops, let me know, guys, because that could be helpful for somebody else. Like I say, I do normally, everything else I have tested myself. Just list levels right at the end, and this trophy I've not actually got it before in my testing. I tested almost everything else, but I never really got to this trophy just because I spending so much time with the testing the endings and the killing the slugs and whatnot. But you can get it on level select. This trophy used to be glitched, by the way. Actually, you never used to be able to get it on level select. It used to be glitched in a way that you could only get it on your first play, on your first story play on a level. But thankfully they patched it all. It's probably, I did want to get this done earlier. I did want this guy done a lot quicker, but I think it's actually worked out quite well. This took me longer to get it done because yeah, try not to kill that slick. We need him to smash the floor there. We don't want to use any grenades. Obviously, anything needed to craft grenade, guys, do not waste it. Save it all for your grenade. Yeah, anything needed to craft grenade, never use it for anything else. Save it. And obviously, always craft grenade when you can. Yeah, so we used him to smash that, and I can't remember what I was just talking about. Never mind. It should come back to me. Yeah, so we got rid of these two. We can kill sligs, of course. If you've got no grenade, obviously just do it that way. I probably shouldn't have killed them that way. I probably should have looted these lockers first, just in case I do get enough to make some more grenades. Yeah, what's that what I was saying? Yeah, if any of you do find out if the trophy still pop, if you accidentally accessed a vendor, or if you access one and spent money, because that may be different. It may not be tied in. I know the trophy says do not use vendor, but it may be if you spend money at vendor, because really the Mullah Gate isn't really a vendor, is it? But I think that counts, so maybe it's just when you spend money. So yeah, if you could let me know, guys, if any of you find that, let us know in the comments, and then that could help somebody else out if they have the same problem and they just come looking for an answer first, whether, you know, to decide whether they should restart or not. So there we had another bird portal, which we could have got a shriekle from, which we don't need it, but you could get a shriekle from there if you need it, if you wanted, well, if you wanted even. So keep an eye out for some more grenade. We've passed a few enemies here, but I can't craft anything. I can't craft any more grenade, unfortunately. If you have got grenade, obviously kill all these enemies with grenade. Yeah, kill them all with grenade if you have. Epoxy, checkpoint, still can't craft anything. What might happen here, you may be so unlucky that you can't actually find enough to craft grenade without using a vendor. If that happens, it may mean you have to redo this level again. The loot in the lockers is random. There's not really much, you know, I can't say you're going to get this and you're going to get that, because I just can't be sure. Yeah, it may just be that you can get so unlucky in this game where you don't even get enough to craft all the grenade that we need when we're not using vendors. So if you don't, just keep going on, get the trophy for completing it without using vendors. Then if you do have to replay this just for the grenade badge, you cannot actually access vendors then. See, I've got 8 grenade. I've got quite a lot of grenade now. So yeah, see, there's the Muller gate. Don't be tempted, and do not be tempted to recycle. Yeah, do not use them. I was just having a quick look, see what was there, but no, I'm not going to use it. Trash bin here, and one of them funny looking checkpoint. What is that icon on the checkpoint? It's one of the harvesting machines, is it? I don't know. The picture on the little picture before you actually activate it. But you remember this bit? We have to stand in front of a suppressor and wait for the huge red eye in the background. Yeah, that big one in the background, can you see it? Wait for him to start booting up his laser and then get the fuck out of the way. Don't drop down too far when you're moving out of the way, because if you do, it normally just stops the laser. Because like this one on the left, because it's the last one on the top floor, I always get him booting up and then I drop all the way down and then it just turns it off. Yeah, and then I normally have to jump all the way back up again. So wait for it, drop down, but not all the way down. Oh, sprinkler, nice time for a shower. One more suppressor left, and then I'm going to chant and activate his generator. Or destroy it, whatever this does. I can't remember, this is destroying, or... Oh, it lets you take control of the eye. Yeah, we're probably going to complete most badges on this one as well. We've done most of them already on our last play. Obviously, we're not going to get Muds, the saviour, so we haven't been rescuing them all. The purple eye. Oh, we're on 22 minutes, so we're almost at the end. I'm not sure why the video's on 22 minutes and the timer's on 19. Okay, so what have we got down? How many generators are left? I'm not sure. Maybe 2? 2 lockers, a dumpster, Muller. See that full? What exactly is full? I've said this in another part. I think it's the nails and screws, which are not even in the game. So 7 grenades. I'm not sure how many I've got so far. So there's a little secret over here. Got to smash the lights. There we go. Gonna lob water at it. If in doubt, get a bottle of water and chuck it. Yeah, well done, Abe. Why does you have to make such sound effects like that? So dramatic. Little Abe, the chosen one. Supernatural. Trash bin. Now it's a trash bin here in between 2 vendors. So just be careful. I don't know if it's a bit of a troll. Just for you to go and loot it, and for the game to glitch up and make you activate with a vending machine instead. So you may want to leave that trash bin just in case. I was a bit cautious here when looting it. I think I did loot it. So I've got plenty of grenade, 11, and I've already got a few enemies already with grenade. 2 dumpsters. There's that little trash bin. A little rascal. There it is. Make sure you pause and make sure you're definitely on it. There we go, got it. Yeah, because I was very worried. I think when I was approaching it, I was thinking, shit, should I get that one? I'm worried. The thing is, like I say, it may only be if you purchase. Anyway, opening vendor may be okay. It may only be when you purchase. I don't know, but obviously it's best being safe than sorry. More is being safe than sorry. So just don't activate them, interact with them at all. So this guy, in the first playthrough, we taped him up, but no, this time, no mercy. We're just gonna blow him into little bits and pieces. So we'll just take the muds off there. No, we're not going to rescue you. I give them false hope there. I am bad. Maybe giving them muds false hope. Well, they stop cleaning, so at least they get a bit of a longer break, I guess. Right, I'm going to get rid of that guy. Yeah, you can lob grenade. Well, what you could do, I taped him up. And it looks like I've taped him up as well. But what I should have done, I should have killed them with grenade guys. And the way you could do it, you could just knock them out with rock candy. Yeah, knock them out with rock candy and then get near them. And then when they're about to wake up, lob the grenade at them. Yeah, because flying slicks, you can still lob other things at them when they're knocked out. But normal ground slicks, you can't. Yeah, if they're knocked out, you can't hit them with anything, but you can flying slicks. I don't know why that's different. They should all be the same. You should always be able to hit them with something, even if they're knocked out. Because it's annoying when you have to wait for them to wake up just to hit them with something, and again to knock them out a bit more. But yeah, I should have used grenade on them, but it's not a problem. I was probably just planning ahead for this bit, because this is the part where we've got that infinite spawner. And this is where we're going to complete the grenade badge. There is 2 enemies down below, by the way. There's 2 enemies down below as well. But we're just doing more than this guy. And this guy, yeah, I'm on 0 deaths. And he kills me. I can't believe I let this guy kill. I didn't even think he could shoot you through there. I mean, technically you can, because we get him through there. But I didn't think he could quite see you. Yeah, so the way you need to do this bit. Now, I'm not sure... Oh no, I killed myself. What a twat. I blame it on him. I was too ashamed to admit that I killed myself. Yeah, my only death on this level was suicide. What I did. Suicide by fire, because I can't bloody lob a grenade properly. So, there was a patch where the enemies on the yards at the end, they apparently don't dodge your projectiles no more. Apparently. I've not tested this myself. Because this patch was released after I recorded my last video on there. But yeah, apparently the flying slicks on the yards do not dodge your projectiles anymore. So maybe it's the same for all slicks, I don't know. But the reason I'm knocking this one out first, because if not, he will dodge your grenade. Yes, because grenade, obviously it's got like an arc, but rock candy fires straight and it'll just knock him out quicker. Rock candy does it, goes straight to him. Now this is what will happen if you're not quite got the right angle, or if you're too far back because of the plane of the sort of the 2D world, your grenade will miss him. So you've got to make sure you're close enough. Basically there's like a little curve in the path where I'm standing. Just before I'm standing, there's that little curve. So he's got to make sure, what I normally do, I stand just on the edge of the camera, the motion sensor. I stand just on the edge of it, so I don't have to move, and every time one dies it just activates again, spawns another one. But what I found, yeah, you press on the D-pad to get the attention off him, to make him come to that little gap at the top. So press on the D-pad, do that little chant, gets attention. Lob rock candy to knock him out. And what you find, if he goes too close to that yellow door, I've got it, I've done 14 out of 14. All I've got to do now is not die. I should be okay, as long as I don't lob any grenade on that door and set myself on fire. I think I'll be right. So I'm going to use him to kill these 2 slicks. Yeah, if you knock him out and he flies too close to that door when he's dazed, too close to that yellow door on the right there, if he's too close to it, the grenade will miss. If you see that yellow door, it's on a sort of it's on a frame, yeah. Normally, if he goes past the leftmost point on that frame, that sort of you know, the girders that's on the sort of framework, the catwalk. If he goes too far, if he goes past the leftmost point of that, normally that's when he's too far, the grenade will miss. So just make sure he's not above anything, not near that yellow door, and your grenade should hit him. But you've got a checkpoint just there, so if you do miss, you can just keep reloading checkpoint until you get a feel for it, and then lob it. And that's, keep doing that, guys, until you get all 14 grenade kills. And then once you've done it, obviously you don't need to worry about deaths. And I don't know how I did that first time without dying, other than that time I killed. I can't believe I killed myself. The only death I get on this level, I kill myself. That's embarrassing. I should just delete this video and re-record it, so I ain't got to show that embarrassing death. But oh well. I'm not going to, I'm not ashamed. I've got a platinum, I'm happy. And I've hopefully helped you guys in the process as well. So I've got all the grenades. I don't really need to loot anymore. We've got all the grenade, and all we need for the rest is Shriekle. Shriek power, and we're going to get 3 of them anyway. But I'm not going to loot everything and leave 2 little lockers. I'm just not that kind of person. Yeah, we've looted almost everything else. Oh no, there's a few more here. Now these lockers have tons of stuff. And oh yeah, the thing is, you need a bit of grenade. Whoa, where did all that loot come from? Yeah, you need some grenade. Well, grenade or flamethrower for the 2 mamas at the end, if you remember. Yes, I did forget about them. Yeah, we've got 2 mamas at the end. So that's, you can do a flamethrower, but if you don't have flamethrower, or if you have grenade as well, the grenade is a little bit quicker, so it's got a longer range, and it means you don't have to get as close. So yeah, we do want some grenades still, just to make that a bit easier. Can I even craft flamethrower? Have I got batteries? I don't know. I guess doing this without vendors, I guess maybe you can't craft a flamethrower because you don't have battery, do you? Yeah, you don't have a battery because you can't use a vendor to get a battery. So no batteries in your possession because you could never buy in the first place to get a battery, so you didn't buy one, and you haven't got any to use on flamethrower. Yes. So let's head through to the last section inside the eye, the final battle. I wouldn't call it final battle. Just like it's more like a gauntlet. It's not a final battle. It's not like any massive boss, like any massive boss, impressive sight to behold. It's a monster. No, nothing like that. We just got some little slugs, different types. We got one you can't possess. We've got a minigun. We've got a normal one. Oh, air mine share. Watch out for these guys. So first we'll use the shriek power. Obviously, you turn the valve. Get ready for these. It always comes from the left, then from the right. They get 2 at once. Another 6 will appear. There they are. Just wait for them to stand up a minute so you can see what's about to come. See if they try and run away or run towards you. They wanted to die fighting. I'll give that. They are quite. Them 6 were pretty courageous. Rather than run away, they wanted to die fighting. Defiant to the end. So after that little cutscene, turn the valve again. Get ready, because this time some mines come first, and it comes almost straight away after completing that turn on the valve. Be ready. Oh, and 2 more. Badoing. Yeah, jump again. Now Swix. I say Swix. I mean 6 Slicks will spawn next, and they spawned, and then they despawned in that order. Pretty quick as well. There's only about a second between the spawn and the despawn. So mines again, and then after these mines, the mama will appear. Is there another cutscene? I think there is. Oh yes, red eye activated. Next, activate 3rd eye. Why is it next activate? Should it be activate 3rd eye next? I don't know. Translation errors there. So after that one, you're going to turn the valve once more, and here they come, the mamas. So if you got smoke, remember you can hide in your smoke, and they may still be shooting when you hide in it. It does take a moment. Normally it's just when they were shooting at your last location before you got in the smoke. There we are. I'm sorted now. So not got much health left. So I'm going to use grenades. Do not waste it because this is all you have. So let's lob another smoke. Make sure keep that. Oh, yeah. If you're too close, the explosion does do that to you. Right. Just make sure I'm safe. Yes, I'm safe. Right. Grenade time. It's a shame this killed because technically, well, I guess the gas tank at the back is killing him. I was going to say technically killing them grenade, but I guess the gas canister kills them at the back. Right, my one death was by my own hands. Can't believe that. That's it. We did it, guys. Eye of the Storm will get that mythic trophy, and we don't have to do this level again or brewery. Thank God we only have to do brewery once. I mean, I've done it more than once, but brewery, level 16 the ones before this. Whoa, wow, that level is crazy. So long. I guess it won't be too bad anyway because we could just kill all the sligs, so it won't be too bad. Get a bit of blood on my hands finally. But that's it. that's level 17. All we've got left, 3 levels to do, and their levels are already done. All we're doing now, we're just redoing them just for some easy badges and to rescue all the muds on them. Is saving that mullah. Yeah, that's a trophy you should have got for completing that without using any vendors. This was on level select, so nice little stumps for legs he's got. Looks like there should be something on the end of them, like some feet maybe that are missing. But that's it. We've got that saving the mullah. That's that trophy done, guys. So we've got the last 3 levels, and then platinum is ours. Platinum is removing reeds. Can you feel it? Can you feel that platinum? No, I can't. It's just a little trophy on a game. But that's it, guys. Level 17 done, and I'll see you on the next level. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you then.